with our SDCC Pops, but
and she is pretending to be happier than she actually is.
Yeah, we'll get into that later. But stay tuned till the end because we've got a special announcement for you too. So
yeah,
there's some good things.
Little announcement. Yep. So basically, we did try to do the San Diego Comic-Con, the virtual con, and it was a mess. It was
a hot mess.
Oh God, it was a headache. It was a mess. We would have been able to get more than what you see on the table here. I had alone in my basket like 7 or 8. I think C had about the same.
Yeah.
And it was just crazy because we got on right at, I was actually on about 7:57 waiting for the countdown to happen, and I kept doing like the refresh, and as soon as it let me in, I was like within seconds, had everything in my basket, ready to check out. And I think a lot of people ran into the same issue where you got like this this timer that was telling you like not to refresh,
because if you refresh you'd lose your spot in line.
Yeah, so it gave you the impression that, you know, what you had in your cart was being held, and that is like, and not to leave or you would lose your spot. But basically Funko was not holding anything people had in their carts, so it was crazy.
It was disappointing and crazy, and I'm sure you guys probably have seen more than us, just be disappointed. But I mean, you had everything, like we had everything we needed in the cart. There was one where I was like, okay, if I don't get it, I don't get it, because it was Black Lightning. It was
like 3,000. So
I said, you know, if I didn't get it, I didn't get it. But I mean, you waited so long when you went to check out. I even had Apple Pay set up so that all I had to do was click, and it took you to the line. The line I understood, because for Emerald City Comic Con there was that line.
Yeah, but it should still hold your spot.
It should hold your spot in the line.
Right.
But then the line thing just kept spinning and spinning and spinning, and then you got through, and then the shipping.
Yeah, and then the shipping thing was confusing as well, because you only had 2 choices. If you bought over $50 worth of items, your shipping should have been free. If not, it was what, $6.95?
$6.95.
And basically, we both were way over $50, so it shouldn't have even had to process the whole, like, we're calculating your shipping. It should have just took you straight to checkout.
There were 2 choices. You either went this way or that way.
Right.
So...
And then I was upset because, like, what it would do too is, like, it would refresh, and then it would take out like 4 items, and then it would go right back into clocking the shipping, and then it would refresh, and then it would say, now these 2 items are out of your basket.
And you're like,
and I'm sitting there thinking like, okay, so now I'm down to 2. Well, now I'm going to have to pay the shipping, and then it clocks again, and those 2 are gone. So basically, it wiped every single thing out of my basket, and I was not able to get it.
Oh no, we were like texting each other. I mean, we were on like V said, 8 p.m. Eastern time.
Yep.
Like sharp. Like we were both on within seconds. We texted each other like, "Are you on? I'm on." We got everything we needed because we already knew what we wanted.
Yeah. Basically, I already had it written down.
Checked out. You had your stuff pre-filled out. I had Apple Pay ready, but we had to have been at least what? Maybe not the first few people in line, but close enough.
And like I said, I wasn't expecting, like, you know, to get some of them. I was like, okay, I won't be too heartbroken, but I expected to at least get 3.
Yeah. So what I did was I was like, okay, these are the Pops I really, really want. So I'm gonna put them in the cart. Half the Pops were, at least for the US, half the Pops anyway were only to Funko Shop. And so I said, okay, these I can get in the store. Well, that's another story. So I'll just save these for the store. Well,
you try to stick to mostly the ones that were like the Black Lightning, which was show only, and then the ones that were exclusive to the Funko Shop, because you kind of figure if you miss the other ones, you might have another chance to get them
when you go to the store. When you go to the store,
the next morning. Which brings me to the point. Which let me take you to that, because Target, okay, so Funko actually listed, we're here in the States, and some of these were shared with Target, like the Superman and the Stan Lee. And it lists on the Funko site that they would release in the stores the next day. Target had theirs on sale the same day as the con. So I feel like that kind of wiped out, because if people knew about that, they were there that day to get the Pops. And Hot Topic. You want to talk about Hot Topic?
I mean, hold on. So Hot Topic, what in the world
What were you thinking?
Every single store was limit 1. Well, I think Funko Shop was like limit 2 or something like that. Whatever. But not Funko Shop, I'm sorry. Hot Topic was 5.
5, yeah. So the first 2 or 3 people wiped out the store's inventory of the San Diego Comic-Con.
There was so we follow our Hot Topics, our local Hot Topics on Facebook, and I think, did I screenshot? I don't know if I screenshot, but I told you about it. This one person had commented and said that he was 3rd or 4th in line, and by the time he got in the store, they were all wiped out. Well, because Funko only sent like maybe a dozen to each.
Right, 2 people and that's gone.
So they were gone, and I was just like, well, what's the point in going? And oh, by the way, it was a weekday when this released, so we're still, we're still working, so it's not like we could. But
even for me, I'm working, but Hot Topic is right down the street. But it's like, what would have been the point of even going? I would have been mad if I went there.
Oh.
And then it was like the 3rd or 4th person in line, and then you tell me the first 2 people in front of me bought out all of them because you allowed them to buy 5 at one time.
Yeah, when I'm sorry.
You know it's going to be popular.
Yeah, and I'm sorry, but those people likely will flip the 4 that they got, 4 out of the 5.
Right. Because that's that's the only other reason why you would buy that many.
I mean, do you really have 5 friends that want Goku?
And that's pretty much what happened the night of the virtual con. It's like,
well, Black Lightning was
right.
It
was like literally like that night, an hour later after it was like on sale, it was on like eBay being sold for $245 plus.
Yeah.
And I'm like, how? That's like, there has to be bots that are like actually.
There has to be, and I'm sure some people.
In there and pulling it.
And I'm sure some people were doing multiple ways of buying, so they were either probably on their phone and on their computer trying to buy both. Which I thought about it, but I was like, it's not gonna be that bad. Well, I was wrong.
Yeah.
So yeah. It was, and the comments that were.
Let's read some of the comments.
Let's read some.
Because I couldn't wait to jump online and see. So how many people?
This one I think I sent you.
Upset like me.
They commented, in cart should mean in cart.
Right, I agree.
That was my other little pet peeve was, it was in the cart. So how are you gonna take it out? That's what a lot of people complained about, not just us. Clearly.
And Funko needs to work on that. They need to work on some type of programming to where it holds your place in cart, or at least once you hit checkout, it's holding your spot.
Well, because when you're at the store, you're not going to go into somebody's cart and say...
Yeah, or at least not when you're in line to go pay for it. You're definitely not going to. Like, once you click checkout, it should have automatically, the system led you to believe that it's, holding your spot. And it's something I hope they work on before they do whatever next virtual con they may do.
Listen, if it's in my cart, I'll likely buy it.
Yeah.
It's in my cart for a reason.
Right. Or they at least should give you, a certain time limit, if you're not active, because I can see maybe not allowing someone to hold something in their cart, you may not ever buy it, but
there are some stores that are like that. I forget what, but I would because sometimes I will hold stuff in my cart, but there's a store when you come back on, it'll alert you and say you've had this in your cart for X amount of time. It's gonna get taken out.
Yeah,
that's fair.
It is fair,
but
that's why I said at least maybe to the point where you hit checkout.
Yeah.
It should definitely hold because you're waiting to pay.
Yeah, and at the point of checkout, you have one more chance to review it. So that's when you can take out if you decide to. So, that was just... You want to read the next quote we found?
Oh, what was the next one? Oh, wow, this one's a bad one. It says, you guys suck so much, honestly. I had everything in my cart within 15 seconds, waited 20 minutes. Okay, well, at least your wait wasn't as long as mine because I was on there for 50 minutes. Waited 20 minutes to get thrown in line. He forgot the end. Just for you, your stupid site to get frozen on the shipping price and kick me off. I hate you.
Wow.
That person is mad. Wow. I'll go ahead and read the next one. So this one says, blah, 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 all BS. Your website still sucks and we all missed the drop yesterday.
Wow.
Now, I was actually on the site for 50 minutes.
Yeah, I was too.
Yeah.
Because we were on there together, yeah.
50 minutes that I waited. And the thing about it, too, is I jumped off and there were a couple people on YouTube doing lives regarding San Diego Comic-Con, and as I was reading some of the comments, there were people who actually said they went on at 8:15, 10, well, of course, it'll be 5:15 because I'm going like Eastern time.
Yeah.
So 5:15, 5:10, and they were able to get these pops. So
Yeah.
they basically were being put in the line in front of people that were on there before them. So I can understand people's frustration and anger about that.
Yeah, which I mean leads me to the next quote because I can super relate to this. It says it's so hard to be a fan of original Funko because of things like this. Flippers really take away the fun in collecting, and Funko doesn't seem to care, really.
Yeah.
Well, and that's true because that night, that day, I mean, I think we both said it. We're like, we're done. Like we said, this is crazy. This is, you know, we wasted our time for us people that truly want to collect and that love the collecting game. Like the flippers just make it so frustrating, and for Funko not. I mean, I know they can't control it that much, but they can control it a little bit better.
And I don't really have an issue with, like, say, a person buying more than one pop because you might want to sell one and you want to keep one for yourself.
Yeah.
But, like, I have an issue, like, when you wipe out, like, a whole store,
when
you
you
wipe out the
like,
site, and, you know, there's other people that want it.
Yeah.
And then you're selling it for, like, a ridiculous price. Because I think there are some people, if they really wanted it, that would probably pay $30-$40 for it. But, like, selling it right at go for like $300 is I
mean, clearly I changed my mind because I got 3, but I mean, I texted her and I said, you said it to me too. Like we were like, I don't even want to go now and go look for anything.
I had no like energy, enthusiasm, or anything to like go to the store and go hunt for these because for one, they were spread out at so many different stores here, whereas I feel like in some other locations like maybe Canada, there were quite a few at one location, which was like Toys R Us, and then like EB Games got a whole lot of them. Whereas like here, it was like GameStop, Hot Topic.
It was like GameStop got 4, Box Lunch got 3, and then like Best Buy got 1.
Right.
So like you had, and the thing too is where we live it's how in our area it's heavily populated. Right. So like our Walmarts and our Targets run out pretty fast, so we have to like really drive out there. So
we would have to drive to like some pretty rural areas to get it. I mean, but it's a pretty decent drive. And not only that, but there's also a decent drive between some of the stores. Like our FYE is pretty far from our
other.
Well, I mean, there is a Hot Topic there, but I feel like one Hot Topic gets more stuff than the other. And so you have to drive like all the way across town to get to FYE. And then, like, they all released, well, they were supposed to release at the same time. Like I said, Target did it the day before.
And
they were supposed to.
Well, and you know Hot Topic, at least one of our Hot Topics, they had opened earlier than they normally do. And if you don't follow them on Facebook, you wouldn't know that. So it's like, that's not really fair to me. Like, if you didn't catch that they opened at 10 versus 12 that day, like, you were done. Yeah. You didn't get any.
Right.
So, to me, like, that's not that if you can't reach, well, I guess you could say too bad if you don't follow us on social media, but I mean.
But you're following what is being posted on Funko.
Yeah.
You know, and Funko was basically saying that the stores were supposed to have them at noon the next day.
And they opened early. Like one Hot Topic opened early, and I'm like.
And one's selling it actually the day of the actual con, and then someone else is selling it an hour or two before noon. So. Yeah.
We just didn't have the drive to like. Because normally we would call each other and say, hey, you want to go hunt, like, after we get off work? And, I mean, no.
Or even, like, I would take, like, an early break or something and try to run to the store and get it. But I was just like, I was like, if it's there when I go, I'll get it. I was like, if it's not, then...
I mean, we're still glad we got what we got. But, I mean, we just wanted to, I guess, get on here and share our experiences. I know I've watched a couple videos of people's experiences and...
Not pretty.
Not pretty. Well, and then there's that issue of, I think... Some people got Pops before they were even released to the public.
They did. I saw people showing the San Diego Comic-Con Pops, some of them like 2 weeks before the virtual con even happened. So
so
I was like, I don't know where they got those from, but I can see somebody feeling some type of way about that as well.
Yeah, to a certain extent, I do understand if they're like
if they're big,
if they're bigger YouTubers, but I mean. You should tell them, not to talk about. I don't know. It's just, cause you're just like, it should then whatever.
Unless it was like an advertising thing for the bigger YouTube channels to get it.
But that shouldn't be part of the stock that Funko. That should be like separate, like a separate count for Funko, because then that's minus 10, 20, whatever from the stock they already have. And I wish that since everything was virtual this year, that whatever was sold to just the Funko shop was also sold in stores, because now like Harry Potter that I really wanted, Michelangelo that I really wanted, now I can't get those two. Because
it should have been shared with
unless I buy them off like Mercari or
I do agree that they should have shared some of the Funko exclusives more with more stores.
And then the other thing too is, like you said, in Canada, I mean it was more broadly, like it wasn't as wide as to what stores it was shared with this year, just because it was harder to get to these because of the pandemic. I think they should have just limited it either to like Hot Topic or GameStop, and that was it.
Yeah. All right. Well,
should we get to the fun part?
Yeah, I guess we're done with the ranting.
Let us know what you guys experienced if you guys tried.
Let us know what you guys think. We're not writing Funko off or anything like that.
No,
we still love them, but we're just hoping that if they do another virtual con that they fix those issues. He did
issue an apology. And I think the other thing too, before we get started on this, that people were a little upset about was this had already happened with the Dwight Schrute release, where they actually had to back off on the release because the website had crashed completely. So they already knew that had happened, and that was just one pop. Yeah. So
you kind of should have known it was going to happen with.
Yeah. And I mean, technical issues happen, but this was just, it wasn't unacceptable. I mean, it's like, I don't know. It was not, but and like I said, I do appreciate how many apologies did he issue?
I have no idea.
I mean, he issued one, and I mean, I get it, and I get that they're working on it, but
it's cool. Like I said, I hope, like, because I'm sure there'll be another
New York City Comic Con will be in the
So
fall.
hopefully they figure. My shirt looks like it's all twisted. Hopefully they work that out and it's better next time.
Yeah, I mean. Yeah, and some people, like I said, they attributed it to the fact that everything was virtual this year, so the people that would have been at the con had gone online, but I don't think that should have really done much. No. If you have a good platform and you had your ish together, then
it shouldn't have been an issue.
It should have been an issue.
And I think, like, of course, you're still going to have those long waits, and people would have been fine with that as long as your cart didn't empty. Yeah, as long as your cart didn't empty and you actually 50 minutes was worth your wait, and you still got what you know.
I guess that's the
what you
the moral of the story was time was wasted, and I guess that was our choice, but time was wasted.
Yeah,
I mean.
True. All right, well, enough of that.
On to the next.
On to the next. So like I said, we did pick up a couple that we were able to find in stores. I found 2 at Target and 1 at Walmart. Actually, Marty was not on my list of pops to get, but since of course I didn't get the other 7 or 8 that I wanted, I went on ahead and picked them up because I do like Back to the Future, but this wasn't one that I honestly had my eye on that night when I logged in, but I saw them in stores and I was like, hey, might as well go ahead and get them, it's cool pop. So
she sounds so like,
no, I mean, like, this was I like it.
It wasn't like the first tier. It was like
right. It was one of those ones where I said if I see it in the store, I'll get it.
Like if you had to settle.
I was like, if I see it in the store, I'll get it, and I did, so I got it.
There she was.
So it's Marty, and this is the checking his watch, and like I said, it was shared with Walmart, and that's what the bag looks like. It does have the there's a picture of the McLaren on the back. I think that's what that car is called. Yeah, the McLaren.
I think it's cool.
It is a cool pop. Like I said, I do like the movie Back to the Future. I just have my eye on other pops, but he's still cool.
I like the sunglasses.
Yeah, so he's got his little sunglasses on top of his head. He's got some earphones around his neck. He's got his cool little kicks on and
his little vest.
And he is checking his watch. And Marty, do not come to the year 2020.
Take a detour.
Jump ahead 5 years.
Yeah, I would even skip 2021.
Yeah, jump ahead 5 years.
Let's go to 2025.
So, that is, I'm going to put them back a little bit because I always drop pops off this table. Marty.
Woohoo.
Yay!
So, I one of the ones I picked up was a Pokemon Pop, and it's Vulpix Flocked. I like Pokemon, but she was not on the top of my list either. But I was like, well, you know what? I like Pokemon, and since I wasn't able to get some of the ones I wanted,
that was GameStop, right?
Yeah, this one is shared with GameStop, and I mean, like I said, I like Pokemon, and I've got a few Pokemon Pops anyway, so it's just not one of my favorites. That's okay. So there she is. She's flocked. I mean, I think that's the only difference from the common is she's flocked. And then she's got a little tail.
I like her little fluffy tail.
She's cute.
She is cute.
So
I like the color.
I do like her color.
That's a good color on that one.
So I like her.
Okay.
We sound so
I know. Well, now I am excited about these two because these two were on my list that night. So, I actually picked up Stan Lee, and this was the Iron Man Stan Lee. And also, like I said, I got that one from Target. It has his signature across the back that says Stan Lee. He's got his little, what do they call his coat?
The little Hugh Hefner coat?
Like the little Hugh Hefner coat with his hand in his pocket and his cool little shades on.
Now, did you just happen to ask somebody at Target for it when you were at Target, or did you
no, I actually went to Target to try to see if I could find. I mean, I was in the area, so I was like, let me just run to this Target and see if they have this pop. And they didn't have it sitting out or anything, which is weird because like when I watch other YouTube videos in other locations, these pops are always sitting on the shelf.
You can just grab them off the shelf.
You can just grab it off the shelf, but where we are, they most of the places actually have these behind the counter, and you have to ask for them. So if you don't know,
I think it's because our Target must be like heavily populated that they want to be sure that you only get one.
I guess. Yeah.
And you have to check out at the back counter.
You have to check out at the back counter. So there is Stan Lee, and he's got his little gray and white two-tone hair. This is a really cool pop, though. I do like it.
I like that. He was on my list too, just unfortunately
he's got some pretty good detail on him.
Wasn't able to. Maybe when we
snag him, might be able to find him
out in the
sticks.
Out in the sticks. We'll just have to go there one weekend.
And his little white mustache. But anyways, that is Stan Lee.
Yay!
Yay! Look, yay! That one I am excited.
No, that one's exciting.
That one I am excited.
And for me too. My next one I am excited about. So. Wade Wilson, who is shared with exclusive with Walgreens. I actually did order this off the Walgreens website, so yay Walgreens for having it. I know a lot of people complain about the Walgreens site sometimes.
There was no issue this time.
No, he got to me within 2 days.
Yeah.
So I'm super excited about it because, like I said, he was on my list. I think I did put him in my cart. Did I put him in my cart?
He was in my cart.
So I did put him in my cart. So nana boo boo. So here he is with his two little nunchucks, whatever you want to call them, and then knives, and then his body. Remember what we had said in our his body is a different color from his. Maybe he just got some sun. So there he is. I like the detail though. I mean, I do like the detail. I really do like this pop, and I'm glad I at least got to snag
that
one pop that I had in my cart. So
there you go. That's a nice one.
And I truly am excited. I am excited about all these. So
just not your top picks. This one was actually Superman is actually one of my favorite DC characters. So, and I think this one is really cool variation on.
Yeah, I'm glad you got that.
Superman, which is the Cyborg Superman. It's a really cool pop. It's like got some great detail on it. I'll show you the back of it. I'm sorry. It actually does have his Superman symbol in the back.
He was shared with Target, right? Target?
Yes, this one's Target.
Yeah. That is cool. I'm glad you snagged that because he is my favorite.
He is. So, let me put him out here.
Oh, that is cool.
I know, isn't that cool? Like, this pop is like, I actually think this is probably one of my favorite ones out of the really Comic-Con this year.
Oh, yeah, that's cool.
Yeah. One of the cooler ones. Of course, I didn't get a chance to see most of the other ones in person, but this was one that, like, I definitely was like, I want to get this one if possible. So
a lot of people are commenting that Funko should do a part 2, but
they probably won't do that because then it's like
I'm sure they're already made. All their molds are done. And
right.
So sorry.
Yeah, cool.
I do like that. That has to be like.
I think that's probably one of my. That is like one of my favorite ones.
Well, plus too, of all the SDCC Pops this year, I feel like this is. Like they really hit the.
A lot of people were talking about that Iron Bob one, but like I said, I mean the picture of it looks nice, but because I can't see it in person.
Yeah, and which was the other one that you said was really Vexalia?
Yeah, I don't even know what that one is, but I've seen a lot of people talking about her online, so it seems like she was pretty popular.
And Jack in the Box seemed popular, but he seemed boring to me.
Honestly, all of them seemed popular because they all were gone within a matter of minutes.
At least the ones that were sold to.
And I wonder, it wasn't in my basket, but I'm wondering. Let us know. Did the 10-inch thing? Did that one?
Yeah, because I will say we're still seeing quite a few of our
right. So I'm wondering if it's sold out online since there's so many of them in stores and it hasn't sold out yet.
Well, and the thing too is like the thing for the thing. It was more expensive. Target Con just did one a 10-inch thing, so I know it's different because it's the.
It's like a zombie.
It's a zombie thing, but it would have been better in just a normal size pop, or even maybe just a 6-inch.
Yeah, I think so too. And they already had a 10-inch in that one.
The price point too is a little bit higher than what I'm used to for a 10-inch.
Right, because it's $50 if you get it from
GameStop.
I don't even know how much it was on the Funko site because that wasn't one that I was.
It was like $45, $50. It had to be. No, I like look at. I mean, when we went to the stores, I mean, I would look at it, but I still can't. I don't know. I'm like, they already have a 10-inch.
If I didn't already have the 10-inch one, maybe that would be on my list. But I have the Target 10-inch one, so I was like, if it was like a regular size pop, I probably would have got it.
Yeah, because it's cool. It is cool. Don't get me wrong. Pop. I mean, well, we'll see. Maybe if.
And we did get a chance to see that one in person, so we can say for a fact that is a cool looking pop.
Well, I mean, I think I even texted you. I said I almost got, the first time I ever saw it, I was like, I almost got it because it actually looks better in person than it does online. And then we saw it twice today again, but I don't know. We'll see. Yeah. If it's still there in a couple weeks, then
it's meant to be.
It's meant to be. So the last pop I got to pick up was Hello Kitty robot. It's the she's in her little robot suit, and she shared with GameStop as well. So, and I do like Hello Kitty, and she was one where I did put her in my cart because it was one of the, if I run into it in the store, I run into it in the store. And I do have quite a bit of Hello Kitty Pops, so I am, hey, it's my receipt. And I am super excited that I got her too, so she's in her little robot suit. So, there she is.
That's cute.
Yeah, she's cute. And of course her bow has a special place so it doesn't get. So there you go. So I think in order of favorites, but of the 3 that I was able to get, I would say 1, 2, and 3.
Yeah, 1, 2, 3. I lined them up in order.
Nice. So
1, 2, 3. But I have a feeling like too, because I didn't get a chance to get Michelangelo, that if I was able to get that one, it probably would have been one of my favorites.
He would have been my favorite because I love Ninja Turtles.
Yeah, I do too. But I was kind of sad about that one, and I really wanted Black Lightning, but because there was only 3,000 of that one, I was
like we said, that wasn't gonna.
I was like, if I don't get that one, I don't get it, because I didn't walk into it thinking like I might be one of the people to get that one.
2 of the ones that I lost in my cart that I'm the most sad about are Michelangelo and Harry Potter, because I really wanted that Harry Potter, and those were the 2 that I was sad about, and those are the 2 that I wish they would have shared with. Yeah. Which I'm surprised they didn't share Harry Potter with at least Barnes & Noble. Barnes & Noble carries like a
lot of Harry Potter stuff.
Harry Potter. And even the Michelangelo could have been shared with GameStop.
Yeah, Michelangelo, like the top of my list that I wanted that night was Michelangelo, Superman, and Black Lightning. Yep. And so I was at least happy that I was able to find the Superman one because he was at the top of my list as the one that I wanted. Yeah. And then I would say like just a step down from that was the Stan Lee ones. Yeah. Because I really wanted that one.
I did have him in my cart too, but he went bye-byes. What else did... Oh, and then Goku was one that I didn't put him in my cart. It wouldn't have mattered anyway because he would have went out. But he was one that I said if I didn't get him, I could just run to Hot Topic and get him.
But of course it was part of that
Hot Topics
5 5 per person limit. I don't know. Don't do that again, Hot Topic.
Seriously.
Don't do that again.
Who else? Yeah,
1 or 2 per person, but I even feel like 2 would wipe out there. When you're not getting that many, I even think 2 would wipe them out, but 5?
Well, and last year too, to be honest, like I kept telling V, last year I picked up some of the SDCC Pops from the 2019 con, and I went later in the day it released in the stores. I did not do anything online, and it didn't seem this taxing or this stressful to get. So I don't know what, maybe last year because people were at the actual con, and this year people are sitting at home bored, because I'm doing a lot of online shopping.
Right.
So, I mean,
buying more than you normally would too. I think I've purchased more Pops than I probably would if I had to go to the store, like online. Yeah. More online than I normally would purchase online.
Same, because normally I like to go to the store and be able to look at the box and be able to look at the actual pop, because that's how I knew. Because if I would have just seen the thing online, I wouldn't have gotten him. But now I'm thinking about it because I've seen him in person. Yeah. Also, the 2 that are exclusive to Amazon for some weird reason don't release till the 31st.
Well, so you still have a chance to get those 2, and that's
if you want the Stormtrooper and
Captain Marvel.
Like Dark Captain Marvel or whatever. Marvel, yeah. But see, again, they're not following Funko's rules. But whatever. But
I know. Well, I guess maybe it's a good thing. It gives people a chance to get it.
If I mean, some people that might be the only thing they get. So yeah, let us know in the comments below what you guys were able to get.
Now you did pick up another one. That's not part of the.
It's not, but since you shared your Stan Lee, thanks for reminding me.
Since she missed the other Stan Lee, she got that one.
I know. I got the Stan Lee from Thor Ragnarok. I mean, it's still Stan Lee, and I still like him. So.
It's the cool one. The haircut.
Actually, Miss V picked it up for me.
Yeah, it was a gift.
So, yep. Thank you.
Since I couldn't get another Stan Lee for her because they only had one.
Well, what was actually funny was I told her, I was like, okay, well, that's probably why it happened. I had him in my GameStop cart. And when I went to go check out, it said 1 or more of your items in your cart's not available. I'm like, really? We're doing this again? And it was him.
So there you go.
Oh, look. So his head's protected. So he's got his little, whatever that is.
That was the thing he used to cut Thor's hair.
Oh, yeah. And then his hair, too, is like V's pop, where it's receding. But then he's got his sunglasses on. Oh, yeah, he's got his sunglasses on. So I like this one, too. So I got me a Stan Lee.
All the Stan Lee Pops are cool. You can't go wrong with the Stan Lee.
The only one I don't really like is the patina one. You know, the one that's like chromed.
Oh, yeah. I don't like the chrome pop. But the other ones are kind of, well, they're kind of cool.
Don't they have the ones where the spacesuit one's cool?
Yeah, I like that one. And the one where he's in the military uniform.
Yes.
That one's, or is it a security guard uniform? No, I think it's a military uniform.
I think it's a military uniform.
Yeah, I like that one too, but I don't have that one. I wish I would have got that one. And I think the spacesuit one was...
Was that for Guardians?
It might have been, but I'm trying to think. It was exclusive to Walmart, I think. And
okay, Walmart exclusives are always hard to find.
I never saw it in Walmart, so yeah. But I think that is it as far as what we were able to collect from the San Diego Comic-Con. Now we are going to be doing some more like shopping and hunts this weekend. So if we find any more San Diego Comic-Con Pops, we'll purchase them if it's ones we want and if they look cool enough, and then we'll do another video.
Like we said, like we just think some of the targets that are just further out, we just haven't had time to hit those targets up. We'll go to, and I mean, I'm looking forward to the next con, and hopefully Funko will fix their situation that they're in right now, and I'm sure they're just experiencing more volume. So,
but we still love you, Funko.
We still love you.
Fix that issue there.
I'll continue to spend money on you.
Fix that issue. All right, so
ready for the good news?
Yes, guys. So let us give us a minute. We're gonna clear this off.
Hey, guess what time it is?
It's contest time.
Yeah.
Yeah. Contest time.
Contest time.
Party over here.
Alrighty. So we want to grow our Funko fam and our just our circle of friends. We just circle. You're silly. You're silly. Anyway, I guess I gotta explain the rules, don't I?
Yeah.
With every fun comes the rules.
There's always rules.
So, like I said, we want to grow our Funko fandom, family, whatever. So, we want to grow our family and our friends, and no good deed goes unpunished. So for our 100th subscriber, we would like to reward with a Spider-Man Blacklight Pop.
Yes.
And so we found this. It is still sealed. It's new, and we're gonna save it. And I won't open it. And you'll just have to watch our Blacklight haul if you want to see what the pop looks like unboxed and what the t-shirt looks like. But this is a size 2XL. You know,
we got what we could get.
We got what we could get. If if it is too big for you, just do what you gotta do. If it is too small for you, do what you gotta do. But the pop's in here.
Yeah.
So we do have a date we'd like to reach this goal by. So the contest will go, will run until the 16th, and we will announce the winner at 8 p.m. on August 17th. Eastern time. So because we live on the East Coast. So that's the 100th subscriber goal contest.
Right. And so we want to take it a little bit further because of course we want to exceed 100, right?
Duh. Who does it?
So if we hit 500, the circle. If we hit 500 subscribers by August 31st, then we want to reward that person with the Marvel Blacklight shirt. This is an extra large. This is brand new. It has not been taken out of the plastic, as you can see. And we will not open it. We'll leave that up to you. And then you can have your pick between one or the other. You can pick between either Captain America or Doctor Strange. And we would like to hit that by August 31st. And we will announce the winner on September 1st at 8 p.m. Eastern. And again, if we do not hit that goal, we will just reset this contest for a later date.
Yes.
All right.
So have fun and subscribe, like, and comment. And good luck.
Good luck, guys.
Thanks for watching. And to our current fam, thank you so much for being here.
Contest time.
Contest time.
All right. Good luck, guys.
See ya.